Good day, this is Alec Romel Santos and I will be discussing the construction stakes and reference mark. So, this is still under the Article 7, the permits, taxes, and surveys. So, this topic can be classified into two where it tackles the owner's responsibility as well as the contractor's responsibility. So first, what is the responsibility of the owner? Site surveys and benchmarks on site. Una, the owner shall furnish all surveys describing the physical characteristics, legal limitations, and utility locations of the site. He shall also furnish rights of way for access to the site. So, sabi nga dito, yung owner, tungkulin niya na ibigay yung lahat ng survey kung saan makikita doon yung kailangang isaalang-alang. Andun yung mga mahalagang bagay na kailangan malaman when it comes to the site. Ito yung mga surveys na naglalaman ng physical characteristics, the legal limitations, and the utility locations of the site. So, kailangan malinaw din yung kung saan ba pwedeng dumaan para pumunta doon sa site dahil minsan or there are some instances that could possibly happen na yung kapag hindi malinaw at hindi maayos na i-communicate yung right of way, baka mamaya yung mga daanan ng mga construction worker natin or yung mga equipment ay hindi pala pwede daanan or may nagmamay-ari ng lupa na yon and they are not agree na doon dumaan. So kapag ganun yung scenario, magkakaroon ng problema. Kaya dapat or tungkulin ng ating owner na magbigay ng right of way na pwedeng daanan or way para makapunta sa ating site. Next, the owner shall be responsible for the establishment of flat lines, boundary lines, easements, and benchmarks which shall be made by a certified surveyor. So, owner din ang responsible sa pagpapasurvey sa ating site. At hindi pwedeng basta-basta na si owner lang yung gumawa ng ating survey or mag-establish ng mga boundary lines na yan, ng mga easements because or unless he or she is a certified surveyor. Hindi naman basta-basta yung pag-survey. Meron tayong mga workers that is specialized on that field. Next, the owner may request the contractor to verify before the start of the construction the result of such surveys, provided the owner shall pay for the cost of such verification. Ayun nga yung ating owner, pwede rin niyang ipa-verify sa ating contractor yung survey kung tama ba or legit ba yung ginawang pag-survey ng ating surveyor. Siyempre, yung ating contractor, maalam yan when it comes to the things concerning the construction. Kaya pwede mong ipa-verify yung survey, pero may bayad yon. Nagpa-verify ka sa kanya o sa kanila, thus you have to pay as a compensation for their work. Next, the contractor shall be entitled to rely on such surveys and the owner shall pay for any damage or cost to the contractor brought about by errors in data furnished. So, syempre, kung ano yung nakalagay sa ating survey or sa kung ano yung mga nag-gather na data doon sa ating survey, doon din magre-rely yung ating mga contractor. Kapag may mali or hindi pala tama yung survey na ginawa, syempre, magkakaroon ng problema sa ating construction at tungkulin na yun ng owner. Tungkulin niya na magbayad sa kung ano man yung magiging damage dahil siya yung nagbigay nung data, siya yung nagpa-survey, kaya kapag may mali doon, responsibility niya rin yun. Kaya nga sabi ko kanina or sabi doon kanina sa previous slide, pwede kang magpa-verify doon sa contractor para makasigurado ka na tama yung survey dahil sa huli, ikaw din naman na owner yung responsible kapag nagkaroon ng problema sa execution ng project. Next. So, what is a benchmark and what is the contractor's responsibility on site surveys and benchmarks? So, kanina ang pinag-usapan natin ay yung owner's responsibility when it comes to construction. Ngayon naman, or about dun sa survey and benchmarks, ngayon naman ay yung contractor's responsibility when it comes to site surveys and benchmarks. So first, a benchmark is a point of reference by which something can be measured. All other grade lines, levels, and benchmarks necessary for the prosecution of the work shall be established and maintained by the contractor. Benchmark, so ito yung ginagawa nating reference. Andito yung para malaman yung right elevation, the time, and whatsoever na needed sa ating project. So we do the benchmark to help us predict, para ma-predict natin kung ano ba yung mga pwedeng mangyari so that we can be ready and plan accordingly. So dahil nga pagdating sa construction, we as an engineering, we prioritize the strength of our project and so as the safety ng mga gagamit nito. And dahil nga nagawa na ng owner yung responsibility niya, it is now the contractor's turn to do his work. So si owner siya yung nagpa-survey, nagbigay ng mga data na kailangan. So this time, si contractor, siya naman na yung maglalagay or magme-maintain ng mga grades, lines, and levels na yun to make sure na maayos ang paggawa at pag-execute ng ating plano. Next, the contractor shall provide and maintain well-built butterboards at all corners. He shall establish benchmarks in not less than 2 widely separated places. So, what is butterboard? So, ito naman yung parang frames. Ito yung nag-ensure na yung project natin ay level and square. At tungkulin na yun ng contractor. Siya yung magpo-provide ng mga, ito yung mga butterboards na yan. And next, as work progresses, the contractor shall establish benchmarks at each floor, giving exact levels of various floors, and shall lay out the exact locations of all partitions as a guide to all trades. Dito naman, habang ginagawa na nga yung project, tungkulin na ng contractor na maglagay ng mga benchmark para malaman yung exact level, yung exact location, and the right elevation ng bawat floors. At tungkulin na din nila ng mga contractor na mag-layout ng mga division or the partitions sa bawat floors na gagawin. Depende doon sa project. Next, and that's all. This is the end of the discussion. Thank you for listening.